to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Hawk 70.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 Vikings.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best.
Are you okay? Are you getting like mauled right now?
Angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw here. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Falcons 0.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Falcons at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Robinson with another carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You talk about this Washington defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they got to make sure that they don't have those.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Viking 18.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He's got it to the 43 here. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Jack Panther. Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
And they'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own
switch stick,
17.
baby.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Daniels. It's complete to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down.
Come on, roughing the passer.
There's a penalty
Let's go.
flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Straight up.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They go play action. Daniels. Complete to right. He's in the space past the 25.
Ooh.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a nice play, Rissa.
On the play.
I'm not going to lie. It's a nice play. That halfback delay out the backfield.
3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Play action. Now it's Daniels.
Oh,
The end zone, but that's going to
the wrong button.
incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll do a nice job here just to find
hit
his
the wrong
way back
hole.
to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needed 11 yards to pick up the first.
Warriors 70. Ready. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly, Bill. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
She ready? Okay.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the
Okay.
line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, go.
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Wright.
Holding.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that
was
flag
beautiful,
obviously
too.
takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Now Daniels. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Now they'll change things up.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bison.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
I don't know why the play art looked different than what the actual play was. It sucks.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
Whoa.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And
None of that.
Charles, this is a
None of the speed boosts. None of that.
relishing the
None of it.
opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
None of it, Neff.
Certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Okay,
Well,
ready?
they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they are
Man, I'm really like that, man.
at the 40-yard line.
Take notes. My 2 fans. My 2 pussy fans. Take notes, pussies.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 20.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's okay.
There and a Washington first. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, why was he so low on that?
It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
Oh,
This one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
damn. Only he could have played. Only he could have had cover 1 on that. That would have been perfect.
And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he takes it in. Touchdown,
Take that.
Washington. Jalen Wright, his 6th touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate?
Good hit, boy.
The proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. They find some open field here. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 31
A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First and 10
60
at the
Bison,
48-yard line.
Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The first down screen pass.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11.
Let's go now.
34-yard line.
Now back to throw. Short throw caught by
Hit, boy.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Falcons.
That's a tough one to stop right there.
The 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't come their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Come on, let's get this over with so I can leave.
Watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise,
what up, Cuban?
Just tee off on your quarterback makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Cougar Knights.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the double. Check. Go.
A give running left, Dixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Shot alert. Ready,
Robinson.
Hit, boy.
Going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I think I know what he's going to try and do, if I remember correctly. If it was chalk, he'd be doing a jet pass. Or RPO. So.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
A loss of 14 on the play.
A final shot before break. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half is underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at
What's she
the
doing?
line, ready to roll. Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60. 70 Timberwolves. Hook it, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 70 Lions. Go.
And they'll go right back to Wright. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Let's go now.
They'll run on first down with Wright. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Daniels looking to throw. Wright's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Falcons 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
What are you playing?
down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
Ezra?
Right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back
What are you
to where
playing?
you were to start the half.
3-rounded. Is that Tekken?
Come up first
Oh.
and 10 now from the 33.
Gotcha.
Cougar 19.
Reckon on the Tekken on.
Trap 60.
Reckon in Tekken in breaking in.
Ready.
Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Knock. Shut up. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now on first, Dixon again. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Alert. Alert.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That's to his
No, sir.
complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead.
19 tight. 19 tight. Push. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side and caught by Simmons. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Let's go now. Not Dean Swagger, not Clark Daniels.
Here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block on the side is legal, but that time, they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception.
Neff, I'm in that ass, boy. What's wrong with you?
They're going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
I like the play, Chuck. I had to, man. I had to.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? Go! Cougar 19! Ready?
And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves!
Yo,
Back to throw. Daniels. Open man down the field. It's a tight
oh,
end
Ron.
center.
Yo.
And that's going to be good for another first
Fuck,
down.
you trying to play Madden?
At the Falcons 17-yard
Yeah, I'm
line.
down. I'm in a game right now, though.
Passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead.
What I was about to see.
Charles, they're going back
Every
to
time I join this party, nobody be on Arc Raiders.
You know that they trust their
Nobody be on what? Oh, Arc Raiders?
Arc Raiders.
They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Let's go!
Now a give running left is right. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well,
we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection now. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Luke Musgrave, a 14-yard touchdown.
Wasn't what's what.
And the Commanders add
Oh.
on to their lead, and it's looking like
Got
that
share
win
screen.
streak is going to extend another week.
I'm trying to see who whoops some ass. Who do you use on Tekken?
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Who, me?
Washington kick team back out there now as they
No,
will send this one away.
Ezra.
Dollar.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
But I can't get into that fighting game shit. There be too many combos and shit. Beating the fuck out dude, dude.
Out there for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14, also going for a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach
Damn.
is happy along the sideline.
Damn.
It's Washington that scoops it up.
Oh, you're fighting the AI.
Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back
Oh,
to the house.
I was about to say he was beating the fuck out of dude.
On the scoop and score. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago.
Who you got? The Tiger, huh?
So here's the kickoff now as
They got a Pac-Man symbol behind him.
fumble return for a score.
What's the prowess? What is that?
Won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, so he's stronger than your player?
Faster than him.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time.
Oh, you talking about like your ranking?
On this one, though, probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good
Whoop
plays
your ass.
on the move on first down.
Not gonna lie.
Dixon trying up the middle.
So that
Hey,
move
Calhoun.
reverse.
Solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting
Oh, no,
for him
gang.
up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway.
Oh, my God.
Fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 now.
They just have to lay it on that shit screen.
Route complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Uh-oh.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling.
Y'all got a whole
It's
nother
another
round.
first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly
That's
not
2 out
enough
of 3.
time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Throws right back to London, complete again.
Okay.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play.
Yeah, that's why I can't play this shit. All niggas gonna do is just bam, hit you while you in the air.
Note, despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control.
Like when you in the air like that, you can't reverse it, huh?
And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and
That's
goal.
what I'm saying. That shit.
Juan Manuel.
Tough to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively. defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Not playing no games. Look at his face.
Two
Oh,
of
he
their
went for the
three red zone
rematch?
trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's
Oh, you
Need
played
to
him?
change my laundry. I can't.
You have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and
Whatever happens, happens. You get a free score, Neff.
and that allows you to make a play on it.
I gotta leave soon. Fuck, I forgot to.
Man, that wasn't no free dub right there. That was a free ass whooping.
At least a little more respectable.
Cougar 19.
That was not it.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1
Oh, you playing like I already. But my brother, his girlfriend, brother, he be playing in Tekken tournaments. He just won that bitch not too long ago.
What happened?
Do you play analytics on this one? What do your analytics tell you about going for it here?
This crossplay?
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going.
Get it. Trap 60. Trap Cowboy 80.
Yeah, because all I gotta do is press keys.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
Oh.
Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the
You can just switch your character, bro.
able to hold. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And
Got a
now,
John Cena
obviously,
type.
they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless.
Okay.
Take care of the ball on the way out.
Just wanted to get out of the hole.
And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 3.
The move. Hit him.
A give up the middle to right. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a much rosier picture now after that.
You can slam him through the floor now.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll go again here with Wright. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's
You can slam him through the floor.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here.
Did you play Ultimate Team?
Of what has been a one-sided affair.
Nah.
Oh no, why you playing simulation? What the fuck?
2nd and 11 now.
Oh, you in a dynasty?
Uh-huh.
They'll try and run some clock here.
How y'all playing on simulation, bro?
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You don't play competitive?
How about the big guy there?
Yeah.
Competitive?
From his D-tackle position.
Hey, you don't play.
Make that play.
No, we don't.
Leading 10 yards. Now
Damn.
it's 3rd down.
I don't like that simulation shit. That should be fake as a motherfucker.
Off the play fake. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Now a deep one for Johnston. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33.
Yeah, bitch.
And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can.
I say this. Niggas was right about the badges. I wish I had listened earlier.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let it fly. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Ah.
Got a man. It's London. And he goes out of bounds.
Come on, man. In the game. What are you doing?
22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Back to throw now on first down. Dixon complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Up the middle they go with Dixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
60 Bison.
On third down, here's Dixon. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.